Okay, so update. I did actually go ahead and call. I was going to kind of leave the situation alone, but honestly, just being able to call and say, like, hey, can we just try to educate the employees? It went great. So I called. I was able to speak to the customer service manager, and I told her the whole situation. And I let her know that I didn't need the woman pointed out. I didn't even describe the woman at first. So I let her know that I didn't need the woman pointed out, but if they could just go through and remind the employees to always ask before petting any dog, because it's a safety problem, because the woman had pet my dog from behind and it startled my dog. And if it had been any other dog, that dog could have bit. And then, of course, we went into the importance of, which she knew, she's like, well, you shouldn't pet a service dog anyway. And then she asked me who the individual was, and I told her, I said, I don't, I'm not trying to pinpoint her or anything. And she's like, well, honestly, I'm customer service manager, and I need to have a conversation with her because the way that she reacted to you isn't okay. So essentially saying that her getting her attitude over the situation and her response when I told her that she couldn't pet the dog and that it was disrespectful to do so without asking, the manager isn't happy with her response. The manager said she was actually going to go ahead and have like a general meeting with everybody to remind everybody to ask before petting any dog. The manager, I said, in her defense, my dog was not vested because it was hot, so I had left her gear off because she had been panicking. I was like, but she had been trying to call my dog. We had kind of ignored her. We kept moving. And I was like, my thing was the fact that she reached from behind, especially without asking. And I told her, I said, my main issue is safety because somebody's going to do that to the wrong dog. And it's not going to be a legitimate service dog. I was like, I'm sure, people fake service dogs all the time and you'll have like unruly pets. You do that to the wrong dog, somebody gets bit. This manager was seriously amazing on the phone just now. Like I just can't even. And she insisted to know who the lady was, and I told her I didn't know her name. I gave her a description. She said, yeah, I know exactly who that is. And it kind of sounds like they've had some problems with this individual in other ways. She didn't get specific and clarify anything, but that's just kind of how it came across to me. But I did ask her, I said, you don't have to like single her out. Like I'm fine. I deal with it so much. I'm not too bent up about it. She doesn't have to be like singled out and called out over it. And the manager said, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to do a group, let everybody know. She said, but I am going to take her to the side and talk to her privately about her reaction to you because I don't think that was acceptable and I don't like that. So overall, it was a really good phone call. Thank you for suggesting. I was just going to leave it alone, but now I'm actually really happy I called.